Hey everyone, I'm in Farming Simulator 2022 and here I'm going to walk you through career as a new farmer and go through the beginner tutorials and give you an idea of what this game is about. Let's go! So career, empty slot, and then I'm going to pick a new farmer. Now I'm doing this on the Xbox Series X. Now you've got an option for different maps. There's Elm Creek, Hout Ballaron, or Erlengratt. Erlengratt, yeah, sounds like from the IKEA, where we would get the nice furniture from our farm. Sorry, I'm in a crazy mood. I'm also just coming out of a horrendous cold that I've had for the past week. That's why I've been quiet on YouTube. So if I'm a bit croaky, it's not that I'm a frog, my friends. It is, I'm just a bit cold ridden. So hopefully it doesn't come across too bad on here. But you might hear the old and maybe we need a little violin playing. And maybe you'll hear a little bit of a nasal thing going on, but hopefully not too bad. We'll see how we go. If this is awful, I won't upload it. But yeah, this cold, horrendous. I just had stuff just coughing up all over the place, and it was yuck. Anyway, so we've got our character selection here, which kind of makes me laugh because you never really see them afterwards. So I wouldn't pay too much attention to this, but the way it works is you can scroll through these different people here and come up with a character that you like. You can also hit B to confirm or A to select, and then LB/RB flicks you through these different things. So we can have different hair. That's an interesting look. A mustachio. I want a mustachio like this, my friends. You can have different outfits. Oh yeah, dungarees, man. We can go cowboy style. We can be branded. We can be a real farmer, that's a sponsored farmer. We can go t-shirt, whatever. Checkered, man, that looks good. So you can see, go all through all these things here. Why you want to? Don't know. Anyway, confirm. Do you want to start? Do you want to? I don't know. I keep combining this word. Want to? Sorry. Let's do some nice linguistics. Welcome to Farming Simulator. Would you like to start a short guided tour? I highly recommend you do, because this is the most confusing game I think I ever played. I'm still confused, and the reason why I'm looking at it is I want to help you guys, man, because you're going to see why it's so confusing. Right, A. To the left, at the edge of your field, is a big green harvester. Head over there and touch the exclamation mark icon next to it. In the lower left is your map. The large blue diamond icon indicates where the exclamation mark is located. Marvellous. And then you start getting bombarded with all this information everywhere. You're like, whoa, man, what is going on? Anyway, what it means, let's go out here. Look at this, man. We have an exclamation mark. Let's go for it. Ooh. This is one of the fields you own from the very start. Its wheat has conveniently grown to a stage where it can be harvested. Time for you to enter this combine harvester and get started. X to enter. Okay. So, you see we get a little helper there on the top left. As we move closer, we get the option to enter the vehicle. There we go. And then it says, okay, attach the harvester's header that's sitting right in front of it. The help panel at the top left corner always shows you the functions that are currently available. I love it when it does this because there's nothing there until you hit OK. So we hit OK. Up come our controls, the top left. I'm using the right stick to move around here. Like I say, I'm on the Xbox Series X. If you're on PC, it's going to be different. But to attach it, you see down the bottom in the middle, it says attach Deutschfahr Doppelliner 490 header. There you go. Marvellous. Let's hit A to attach it. Wahey. And then it says, good, now unfold the harvester and turn it on so the header starts rotating. So then you start thinking, whoa, man. Look at all this stuff. So I hit A. And we've got all these different things here. So it's detach. We don't want to do that. B, hire AI worker. Y, select the next tool. You're like, what? So you've got to hold down LB. And then you get these options. So there's different options. You've got like a 3-tab menu. LB plus RB, or RB. Flicks between these. So we hold down LB and we go unfold the harvester. I quite like it that we had to unfold it, which brings the ladder down, which would have been damn useful when we climbed up to it, really, wouldn't it? But it wasn't there. Anyway, it says lower the header, so we'll do that. So that's B, and then more power. Turn on the harvester. X, baby. Yeah! Now you're all set to harvest. Drive forward into the wheat. You can either adjust your vehicle speed manually or use the cruise control to maintain a constant speed. The maximum speed you can drive is automatically determined by the vehicle and attached tool that you are using. RT to accelerate, LT to decelerate, steer the vehicle. Job done. Alright, so I'm using the right stick to move around. I can use my D-pad down to go out a bit so I can see what the heck's going on. And again, it doesn't tell you this, does it? So you're like, what is going on, man? Right, so RT is banging it along. Accelerate, my friends, accelerate. And then you start harvesting. And look, stuff flies out of the bag. You go, cool, man. I am a farmer. I don't know why I've gone with that kind of action from the Simpsons, but I am. So far, so good. However, usually you have a lot to do, so it makes sense to hire helpers on your farm. Whenever a job can be executed by a helper, it will be indicated in the top left panel. Hire a helper to take care of the rest of the field. You think, what? I've just done a teeny tiny bit of it, and you've taken it away from me. But anyway, that's what it wants me to do. So hit A there, and then you see on the left it says B, hire AI worker. The helper will now take care of this job until they are done, or the grain tank on the harvester is full. You can now take care of other business, taking care of business. Exit the harvester and walk to the next exclamation mark symbol indicated on the map. Okay, so I've got to hit X to exit the vehicle, which doesn't show you there, does it? I wonder if it shows you there. No, you just got to assume you know that button. So remember, X is useful. So I nearly got myself harvested there. But look, you can see the dude there. There's the AI worker, and away they go, which is quite cool. So I'm now in this like first-person view, like we were at the beginning, and you'll get this useful marker showing you where you must go next. We could go through the field. I don't know why I've gone slightly Dutch. I'm going to go through the field to the next tractor. Maybe they have no doubt they have the farms in the Holland. This is because I'm still ill, you know. I'm still pumped full of paracetamol and ibuprofen and all sorts of stuff. But hey, hopefully this is still of use to you, my friends. It's frustrated the heck out of me that I haven't been able to talk, you know, on YouTube for a week. Right, another one. Fields that have been harvested need to be cultivated before they can be sown anew. This field has been harvested recently and now needs somebody to cultivate it. And I wonder anybody who could do that. Maybe me. Yes. Enter the tractor and attach the cultivator that's placed behind it. Okay, let's go. Let's go, my friends. Oh, it's a John Deere tractor. I don't know why I like John Deere tractors. They'd be nice. And can you remember that magic button? X, baby. Okay, so when you're in here, again, nice and confusing, is there's a thing at the front and a thing at the back. So we go attach, and that was a Rob something or other. And then it's just a 10 Winkle Pack 750. Attach that. And it's like this counterweight at the front, which kind of helps the tractor balance the thing at the back out. Again, no, it doesn't tell you though, does it? So it says now lower the cultivator and drive over the field to cultivate its soil. And didn't say it's, that's just me having a bit of a repeat going on there. So it says okay. But again, it's sort of like too much information, man. So when you've attached two things, so we've got the front and the back, you've got the ability to switch to the next tool. So you see up just above where it says controls, there's a little sort of tractor icon, and it's saying at the minute we're looking at the last tool we attached, which is this weight at the front. So if we hit select next tool, which is Y, it now selects the one at the back, and extra confusing, you still see the same controls because you've got to hold LB to get lower cultivator. So I'm just going to go forward a little bit, just back out a bit so you can see what's going on. But this is one of the things I find frustrating with these tutorials. There's so much information bombards you with, and it's still not enough information. And you're like, whoa, man. Oh, there you go. Bit of my cough still there. Sorry about that. Right, so B. I've lowered the cultivator, and now we can drive forwards. Look at that. We are cultivating, baby. And then you go, well done. That's enough for now. You're like, what kind of farming is that? Doing like just not even a line of the field. Hire a helper. I need help. Okay. So hit B like we did before, and then it goes cool. Now you can switch to another tractor using your left and right on your D-pad. But one of the problems with this game is these sort of icons are so small. So you're like, what? You know, you can just see the right highlighted on there. But if you're on a big TV, I bet you're going, I can't see it. But yeah, left and right switches you between vehicles, which is what we're going to do. So you can see we've got this dude or dudette. I think it's a dude, is it? Let's have a little look. Are you a dude or a dudette? You're a dude. Look at that mustachio. I like it. He looks a bit like Earl. Who's seen My Name is Earl? I think we found Earl. Right, what did I say? Oh yeah, we're going to change to another one. So let's flick around. Aha! So another thing that's easy to miss is you're like, you'll be flicking between these and you go, well, what am I supposed to do? And it's this one, my friends. You've got to come out and hit that exclamation mark. Well, let's have a look at me. You can see yourself. There I am. Maybe I should have spent more time doing myself a nice look. What have I got? I've got a double denim going on. Double denim. Yeah. Right, X to come out. Guide tour. Fields that have been cultivated are ready to be sown. For this you need a sowing machine. Get back in the tractor and attach the sowing machine that's placed behind it. Marvellous. Tractor! Attach the 10 Winkle. Attach the Nonston HK25 plus NS 3030. Marvellous! The sowing machine you have just attached is already filled with seeds. Once you run out, you'll have to refill it with a seed bag bought from the shop. Time to sow. Since it is August, the only crop that can be sown at this time of year is canola. Well, obviously, man! Change the seed type visible in the lower right-hand screen 3 times until you have canola selected. The canola icon looks like a little yellow flower. And then turn on and lower the sowing machine and drive it over the field. Like, okay. So we hold down L, and then you see it says Y to select the seeds. So we've got to select that and select that. If you see down by my speedo, you see there's that little picture. So at the minute it's oat. Now it's the canola. And so you see we've got the little yellow flower. I don't know why I've gone back to the Dutch. Sorry. There we go. We're good. And then I'm going to drive forward just a little bit. And then hold down LB again. And then I'm going to lower the seeder. So there's the B. Let's zoom out a bit so you can see what's going on. There's B. And then we're going to turn on the seeder. Oh man, I didn't unfold it. So I've got to press A to unfold it. My, what a load of unfolding there. Now, it didn't show you something here. Now, I know that there is also a ridge marker, so I'm going to show off here. If you press the up button on your D-pad, this happens. Now, that is the wrong side, my friends. You want the other side, like this. And this shows you where to line up the next line. But you'll see in a minute as we hire another flaming worker, it'll ignore that. But that's really useful, which I'll show in a different movie. But just to show you, I know it's some things that pass these tutorials, my friends. Okay, so we've got to turn on the seeder. It is on. See, it's got little bibbly bits going along there. There we go. Let's give it some beans. Guess what we're going to do when we get here? We're going to get bored and we're going to hire a worker. You got the hang of that. Continue later if you want, or hire another helper for this job. As you can see, it's important to know what plants can be sown each season. Consult the crop calendar in the menu anytime to get an overview. Alright, now switch to the next tractor with an exclamation mark next to it. Okay, let's hire a worker. B. Let's go to another thing. Alright, let's get out. What we're going to do, as soon as the harvester's tank is full, or even before that, you can unload its contents into a trailer. Hop on at the tractor and attach the trailer to it. Okay, man. Now, note, with the trailer, we don't need a weight at the front. Marvellous. Right, looks like we took so long doing everything. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Wrong button. A to attach it. Drive next to the harvester on its left-hand side. Wait till your trailer is alongside it and open the cover of your trailer. The pipe will start extending, and if you're in the correct position, the wheat will start pouring out automatically. Okay. So let's just zoom out a bit. So hold down LB and then left to open the cover. Get the tractor going. Come on, my tractor. Now the trouble is, he's finished the fields. I think he's gone off having his ploughman sandwich. So this is a typical case where you go, well, am I right or am I wrong? And what you've got to do here is jump into the harvester, like so. And if we just get this going again, so I'll turn on the harvester. Turn off the harvester. No, I've got to do it. So I hold LB, and then pipe out is the down button on the D-pad, like so. There we go, just in. Just in. Great, wheat is being dumped into your trailer. Wait until it's done and then drive your tractor with the trailer to the spot indicated on the map and touch the exclamation mark there. So if you look down the bottom there, it says 87654321. All the wheat is now come out of my combine harvester. So to get this out of the way now, I'll just go OK, LB, and then pipe in like so. And that's all good. Then I'll flick back to my tractor with a trailer. I could put the top on, so we'll close the cover. So I hit LB and then left on the D-pad. And then, I don't know if you can see on my map down the bottom, there's a flashing exclamation mark. And right in the distance there, like we've got some sort of magic marker pen, is where we've got to go. So we're going to go and sell our grain. Now this is the general principle of the game. There's lots of things you can do in the game, but the scary thing is we're coming up to the end of the tutorials and it's like, see you later, alligator, off you go, jog on. And you're like, really? There's so much to this game, and yeah, this is about it for your tutorials, and even these are confusing, which is why I thought I'd record them. So as you're driving along, you might start getting finger pain. So particularly on the Xbox, you're holding down the right trigger to drive. So what you can do is if you just stop, LB, RB, you can toggle cruise control on with B. Just remember to turn it off, you'll need to hit the left trigger, otherwise you'll just crash. A bit of a cough maybe coming up. Excuse me. So yeah, we're off to wherever that is on the map. I think there's a way. Yeah, I can make the map a bit bigger here. So I'm holding LB and then the left stick. Ooh, I'm crashing as well. To move. Terrible. So you can flick between different modes there. So there's a giant map for us. And I'm thinking which way. And we want to go up a bit further. So it can be deceiving sometimes. Whoa, man! He's just crashed into my trailer. Did you see that? Surely he should have done a stop sign. I'm afraid the AI of the cars is shocking in this. There doesn't seem to be any detriment if somebody stacks into you like that. Which would be a bit harsh, because I was on the main road there, man. I shouldn't have been run over that. Look at them, they're mad. That one's come flying out. Like, crazy people round here. So, yeah, part of the game is driving from A to B to drop off your grain as you harvest the grain. But my big frustration with this game is, this is it, you know, this is your tutorial, and it's like jog on. So it's like, I don't know about the seasons, I don't know how to plant stuff properly. We saw a little bit of it, but there's far more that you've got to do to get good yield. And, excuse me, the game really doesn't help you much with that at all. So my plan is to make you lots of tutorials to help as I discover things about this game. Now I know Farming Simulator's been around for a few years. I did start looking at it about a year ago, and then I thought, oh, there's a new one coming. I'm going to focus on that one. So as we get here, it'll tell us some stuff. This is the unloading station. Is one of the places on the map where you can sell your harvest. You can check the current prices of all products by opening the menu and going to the prices screen. Okay. Move the tractor so the trailer is located right over the pit. As soon as the unload symbol appears at the bottom of the screen, you can unload the wheat and sell it. Marvellous. So we go here. Break, RB plus Y. And then off goes the grain. You know, there's some cool things about it here. I love the graphics. It looks very pretty. I think it looks nicer than Farming Sim 19. Like I said, I only played Farming Sim 19 for a very short period of time because I knew this one was coming and I wanted to play this. So 19's on the Xbox Game Pass. And what I was particularly interested in, this game sold very well as it launched 1.5 million copies in a week, which was cool. Nicely done. Selling your crops is the main way to earn money as a farmer. Let's drive over to the shop where the final exclamation mark is located. Translate that, YouTube. The flashing diamond indicates it on your map once again. Okay. So you see we got the little flashing thing there. So a bit of practice. LB and left button on the D-pad just to mark that. Closed again. And away we go. So, I mean, the depth of this game looks awesome, but the help is shocking. So it's a real bizarre thing. You know, there's some really nice things here. Why did he march up there and then just march back? What is he? Is he on parade? It's very weird. The AI of this game is downright bizarre in places. But obviously by this time, what we're going to go and see in a minute is the shop. I can't even remember why we go to the shop in the tutorials. I don't know. It was so long ago when I looked at it. Probably a week. Like I said, this was flaming cold. And it just floored me for a week. Absolutely floored me. So I tried to do a little bit of learning about this game while I was like really struggling with this stupid cold. But learning a complicated game when you're full of cold is not easy. But I'm keen to get stuff up there to help the millions of people who've bought this game, and I'll be going, what the heck? I'm used to fairly complicated games, but this one I was like, your help system sucks, my friends. Which I will go through in future ones and explain why. Maybe I'll finish up with this and just explain some of the problems that we'll look to address in future tutorials. So if you're new to my channel, I tend to look at games and try and come up with sort of things to help that are kind of overlooked a little bit in the game help systems. I could put this on cruise control, couldn't I? That'd be a good idea. There we go. And in this one, it's like most of the tutorials that you're required to use part of this game. Like I noticed they've come up with an academy separate to this that has some outline of some of the stuff they want to cover, but most of the content is missing. And you're like, really? This should all be from the previous versions, because a lot of this is very similar from version to version. But let me know what you struggle with, and I'll do my best to help you. So the layout of this one, as you can see, the green that we're going to is the shop in the distance, and there we can buy stuff. And part of the confusion with this game, which you'll see, there's our little farm on the right. There is loads of different farming machinery, which will make sense if you're a farmer. And if you're not, you'll go, what? I don't know which of these 12 tractors I should buy. And I suppose that's a bit like cars. It's like, well, they'll all do similar jobs. It's just what one do you like? I know of John Deere. Not because I'm a farmer, it's just a famous brand, so that one I knew. But Velga? Velga? Is it Velga or Welga? At the back of my trailer, never heard of. No idea. They might be really cool. I don't know. Are they? Who's the farmer? Anyone a farmer? Right, so we're nearly there. So you can see this part of the game is a bit boring. Just driving very slowly here. There's been no talk at all about how time goes or anything about that in the tutorials. So you're left to kind of fend for yourself after this, but here we go, we're nearly here. There we go. This is where you can sell your vehicles and tools or buy new equipment. You can either visit the shop in person by activating the shopping symbol in front of it, or trigger it anywhere pressing the button shown below. Okay, and that's it for the end of the tour. Brilliant. Visit the help menu for more in-depth information. Good luck and have fun in the world of farming. Right, so that is the tutorials done, and I want to explain some of the headaches and some of the frankly downright annoying things about this game that I'm going to try and solve just to finish up here. So if we go back through here, no idea why I've got a pickup truck. Okay, combine harvester is done. No idea what I do with the field now that I've got that. Am I supposed to do anything with the stuff that's lying on the field or not? We've got our seeder here. Where was it? Where is it? Where? I can't even. Why can't I see the seeder? There it is. So this dude has done the seeder. Don't know what happens to the AI worker afterwards. So they just disappear or not. I do know, but I'm just saying, as a new player, you don't know. What do you do once you have done seeding? Do you need to do anything else? What else do we got? We've got the trailer here. I've come to the shop. I have no idea why it dumped me at the shop. I have no idea really how to access the shop. And there's things about animals and loads of machineries and stuff like that. So let's just have a quick look at this. So I've hit the menu icon here. I think it's the menu icon, come on. And on the Xbox, that's where it will auto-save. It's not told me anything about this. This is the map. It's not told me anything much about my vehicles, the crop calendar. It mentioned that quickly. The weather, the prices, the vehicle overview, the finances, animals, contracts, production chains, statistics, game settings, general settings. Aha, help. And it says, there's a little bit of information here. So here's an idea. When you're introducing some of the game, show them where the help is. But you can see the help is pretty basic. Okay, so we're going to save, sort some of that out. How to save the game. There it is down the bottom left. But what do you do from here? It is not clear. And that's what I'm going to try and help you with. So hopefully the beginner tutorials has helped you at least get through those, so you've got an idea of what to do there. The other thing it didn't help explain is how you speed up time, how you sleep overnight, and all those sort of things. So what I would love is, as you go through my tutorials in the coming weeks, let me know what you're struggling with. It's probably the same things I'm struggling with, and if I know the answer, I will help you out and give you some guidance if I know the answer. And yeah, that's it. There's also another thing over there. Let's just drive over there. Just ruin my thing here. Look, there's a big green thing. I still don't even know what that is now. There's a silo there. I don't understand why I've got that. There's a house here. What do I do with that? Sorry, I do know these things. I'm saying as a new player. It's not explained, is it? And, you know, whether you should start in this mode or should you start in a different mode where you haven't got some of this stuff. It's not clear. You can see you've got some money, 104 over at the top right. What do you do with your money? You know, just let me show you the confusion of the shop, which you hit the screens button. You have small tractors, large tractors, medium tractors, trucks, harvesters, olive technology, grape technology. Are you seeing this is concerning? All of these different things. Potato technology. Who ever knew that there was technology for potatoes? Objects. You think, objects? What's this? Fertilizer, seeds, lime, wheat, hay, chaff, packs, used vehicles for sale, owned items, leased items, others. It's like, what the heck, man? So this is a complicated game, and we're going to be solving it bit by bit together. And stick with me, and I will do my best to help explain this game, because I think it's going to be fun when we understand how it all works. If this was useful to you, give us a big thumbs up, please. That's much appreciated. In the comments, much well appreciated as well. Apologies for my cold. I'm coming out the back end of it, but hopefully you could still hear me okay and it wasn't too distracting. Thanks so much for watching.